Today in our channel we are going to see how to prepare prawn biryani. The required ingredients are: I have taken 2 large onions, 1 tomato, 3 green chilies, half lemon. Then spices, I have taken bay leaves, cardamom, cloves and cinnamon stick, which I have taken in a bowl and kept separately. Then I have taken coriander leaves and pudina leaves. Actually I have dried it, so it is in this form. You can use it the normal leaves, or else since it is wasted for me, since most of them were getting rotten, what I did is I dried it, I cleaned and dried it, and I am using it in sunlight. So I have taken half kg of cleaned prawns, ginger garlic paste and 2.5 cups of basmati rice soaked in water. So first to a pan I am adding 3 to 4 spoons of oil, and we can add in the masala spices, that is the bay leaves, cloves, cardamoms and cinnamon stick, and let it to roast for a little bit. After it gets roasted, add in the chopped onions and saute it really very well until it turns golden brown. So for the descriptions of the ingredients, I have mentioned it in the description below, please do check it. And I forgot to mention yogurt, we have to take yogurt also. So now I am adding a little bit of salt so that it gets sauteed faster. Now you can see our onions have turned golden brown. At this stage I am adding ginger garlic paste. I am adding almost 1/4 spoon of ginger garlic paste. And the main step is we have to saute it really very well until the raw smell of the ginger garlic paste goes out. So saute it really well. The way you saute it is going to give the taste of the biryani. Now after sauteing I am adding in the green chilies, 1 handful of coriander leaves and 1 handful of pudina leaves. And give it a good mix. After this we can add in the chopped tomatoes. And let it to cook until it gets smashed. So after the onions and tomatoes get merged and cooked, we can add the masalas. I am adding 1/4 spoon of turmeric powder, half spoon of chili powder, 1/4 spoon of cumin powder, and then I am adding almost 2 full spoons of biryani masala. Now after adding, we can give it a good mix, and after that we can add in the main ingredient, that is the yogurt. I am adding 1 whole spoon of yogurt and mix it really well until it gets merged with the masalas. We are using yogurt so that the meat will be softer. So at this stage now we can add in the prawns, that is half kg of prawns, and we have to let the flavor of the prawn into the masala. So what we have to do is we have to cook it for 5 minutes. So I am going to add half cup of water and boil it for 5 minutes. Just keep the half in measurement because we are going to add perfect amount of water. So now half cup is already added, we have to minus the half cup. Now after this we can add in the required amount of water after the masalas get cooked. I am adding almost 5 cups of water, so already half cup is there. So we are going to add in 4.5 cups of water. That is, we have taken 2.5 cups of basmati rice. 2.5 cup into 2, that is a measurement. So after adding the water, add in the required amount of salt. It should be a little bit salty because we are going to add in the rice. So the rice also requires salt. So add a little bit more salt. Now see, after the water starts boiling, at this stage we can squeeze half of the lemon which we have taken, give it a good mix, check the salt, and then we can add in the soaking rice to the boiling water. The water should be boiling when we add the rice. Now you can see we can add in the boiling rice. Now after adding the rice, we have to let it to boil really very well. Now see, it should be like, the water should drain out properly. So until that you have to boil it. Almost it's half done. Now you can check. It's perfect to put in dum. So in this time you can grind 6 to 7 badam and you can add to it. It will be really very good. That is almonds, 6 to 7 almonds, and you can add it. Now I'm not doing anything. You can add ghee also. You have to keep the stove in the simmer, in the lowest flame, and then I'm going to keep directly the pan into the tawa. And now if the hole is there in your lid, please do lock it before keeping it in dum, because otherwise it won't be cooked properly. So since we are directly keeping, and in normal when they prepare biryani, they keep curry at the top, charcoal at the top of the layer, so that the heat in the top also gets is used for cooking the topmost part. So after 10 minutes what you're going to do is, since everything should be cooked properly, you are going to flip the top part to the bottom and the bottom to the top, and let it to rest for 15 minutes in the flame. And after 15 minutes our perfect biryani is ready. So why we are doing this flipping after 10 minutes is because if we leave it the same way for 25 minutes, you can see the top part won't be cooked properly. The top part will be a little bit raw and the bottom part will be cooked properly. So for avoiding that, if we give a mix, the biryani will be perfect. I hope so. This video was useful for you. If you did like us, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching the video.